Good afternoon and welcome to Inspiring Garden Corner. I'm Devorah and today going to be working on a garden bed on the side of my home. I'm in the process of creating a cut garden bed and then adding timbers to edge out the flower beds so that once that's done, we can add the gravel in. These are the supplies we use: 3 by 4 by 8 landscape timbers, 1.5 by 12-inch rebar, 3-inch construction screws, and your choice of stain color. Okay, so I got the first coat on the timbers. Gotta put a second coat on. These ones were actually a little juicy. What I mean by that is they were wet. Not gonna impact it any, but yeah, you can see I need to add another coat on there. And then just a little side thought. Okay, there's no need, especially since I'm stacking these on top of each other, there's no need to stain the back ends of it. But the one thing that I do is carry it over just a little bit so that when they do stack, if they do not sit perfectly straight, you're not going to be able to see any of the unstained wood. All right, like I said, I'm going to put a second coat on these and then they'll be good to go and we can start building the framework around the current flower bed and the extended cut garden bed. Okay, second coat is on. Looks so good. Sun's blaring. I just gotta get the tops done, but I'll let these dry and then flip them over. And then that way we can go ahead and start building the framework for the beds. Okay, so the beginning process is to get everything measured and squared up, lining up with the home before we go ahead and do any type of digging into the ground for setting the timbers. Now, we did contact 811, so we have all of the lines marked, so we will not be disturbing any of the electrical things. Is that good?
Yeah. No. Take it lower if you can. Close enough.
I'll be getting the edge cut. Make sure to do clean angles to have a nice clean in. That way they will butt up nicely together. The fact that our house is on a hill and this bed is on a slope, have to make sure that the angles are correct. It was such a nice day out. Everybody was working in their yard. That's our neighbor cutting their grass. I'm going to drill the holes through to connect the boards with rebar to secure it. Every now and then, you need to back out of the hole to get the excess wood shavings emptied out. Using the drill bit allowed us to get through 2 of the timbers, which equated to 6 inches, but also allowed us to have some play for when we nailed in the rebar. That too was 6 inches in the ground. All right, so those have, all the holes have been dug, and now we'll be able to put the rebar in. Sorry, we had technical difficulty. Thought I was recording, but here are the instructions and what the rebar looks like. This is the finished tiered bed. It looks so nice. Like I said, the flower bed that's in the front is only 18 inches wide because I'm just starting with doing cut flowers. So I didn't want like a bunch of space and I not end up being successful at doing this. But just really pleased with how it turned out. The cardboard that you see is the next stage that we're going to be doing. I'm going to lay the cardboard down so that when we put gravel in here, it'll help suppress the weeds. So that is our next step. Thanks for visiting Inspiring Garden Corner. If you found this informative, please consider subscribing and sharing. Thanks again.